back to our renovation series. JC here. Our next guest probably doesn't need an introduction. She's highly active all over social media. She runs her own media company, Khoury PR and Media. Andrea Khoury, thanks for inviting us to your house. Today we're going to talk about her renovation and her townhouse that she just purchased just a couple months ago. Jumped right in and went to work. Right?
I was buying things online before even signed the papers.
Good for you. So let's start with your inspiration, because you've got a pretty unique story about what inspired you, about how you wanted this house to look.
Yeah, so I'm from Pennsylvania, central Pennsylvania, and my family collects Andrew Wyeth prints. And always been inspired. Oh, he is a very famous 20th century artist, practices a lot of regionalism, and his kids are artists now too, and being from Chad's Ford, near where I lived in Pennsylvania, he also had a summer home in Maine, which he painted, and I've collected some prints along the way, which kind of inspired this coastal farmhouse look that I really love.
So that's what you're going for, that coastal, beachy kind of look, seaside. So what does that mean when we talk about that, when you talk about that? What are some of the elements that you wanted to bring in?
So I brought in a lot of texture, whether it was with rugs or exposed stone or shiplap, live edge pieces throughout the house. I really wanted to be functional, but also beautiful. So that was cool.
Let's start with the floors.
So the flooring, I went with luxury vinyl. Throughout the whole home, wide plank, a little bit of multicolor in it, because I do have kids and dirt shows and scratches, and they ride scooters through here. So it had to be durable for me, and working with our flooring guy, he really recommended just laying it over the existing hardwood.
Yeah, so I was surprised that they did that.
Yeah, he said it's a perfect surface. It's already flat, so why tear it up? And I was like, you know what you're doing. And
it feels good, it feels solid. Have you had any problems with it?
No, not yet. We've only been in here about 4 weeks, so since renovation. But
it's becoming really popular these days, and especially being able to find the perfect color. So many different options. Yeah, and
it's hard sometimes when you only see a 2x2 sample what that really is going to look like, but I was really happy with the selection I made here.
Yeah, it looks great. Kitchen.
So completely gutted.
Right.
However, the cabinets I had refinished with, there's quite a few companies out there, but the company that I use, they do a factory finish on them. So you pay a little bit more up front, but I think long term, they don't chip. They go under a blue light to harden and solidify that surface on them.
How did that work?
They took everything off. They taped all this up.
They just take it all and they take it to the factory and they do it all at the factory?
Wherever they're
Wherever they're
Yeah.
So they're not coming in and doing it, right?
No, he did a few pieces in here. We added the soft close hinges, new hardware and everything. He did an excellent job. Yeah,
it looks great. Continuing on, upstairs you did the kids' rooms, you got some cool lighting fixtures up there.
Yeah, so with a 12-year-old boy, it's hard to make something special for him.
Yeah.
But we did molding, crown molding on the top with a little bit of a gap, and LED lighting through it, so he had the remote control where when he's playing his video games, it's blue and red and green, whatever.
He sets the mood.
So start me young.
Good for him. And you did both of the bathrooms upstairs also.
Fully renovated.
Yeah, they look
bathrooms.
great. Yeah.
Frameless showers. The only real custom piece that I had to struggle buying was the size of the shower pan in there and the door. But there's so many solutions online now that you can really find a great product to fit your needs. So put outlets inside the cabinetry so that my hair dryer isn't out, my hair straightener isn't always out, which is nice, and the kids' bathroom as well.
And a lot more shiplap.
But upstairs I painted it, which I thought gave it some really cool texture. Rather than leaving it painted white, we painted it on the palette, so that was great.
Yeah, that was a nice twist to it. I like it. Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah. What other renovations did you make? It looks like the fireplace you might have resurfaced also.
So the fireplace was interesting. I almost took it out. It kind of divided the room, and I felt like it was bulky, and I wasn't sure about it. But my daughter loves fireplaces. Like, she loves to hit the switch and sit by it. So I kept it, refinished it with stone, and I actually added the same quartz from the kitchen to extend into the living room and the fireplace to make a shelf.
What kind of quartz is this?
It's Carrera.
Okay. Is it the Mont Blanc style?
I think so, actually.
I love the veins.
I love the veins, and you know, again, I love texture. So anything that looks, I like to be able to touch things.
Sure.
So whenever you see something you want to touch, I love that.
Yeah. The renovation came out really nice. We've got some before and after pictures. Obviously, we've got from the previous listing there. So we'll throw those up there also to take a peek. It wasn't a totally dated home, but it hadn't been dated. It hadn't been updated in a while, right?
It probably was original from 2005, but I just am not into gold right now.
Yeah.
So every door hinge, every door handle, every latch on the door, I've done fully away with. So all the gold is gone.
Do you want to give a shout out to your contractor?
I use Master Services. They're absolutely wonderful. My third project with them, so really good guys.
And they help a lot with your restaurant clients.
They
and stuff
do.
Like
They've
that.
done some work for my restaurant clients.
So good clients.
Yeah, they're good guys. So you gotta manage them a little, like any contractor, but that's okay.
And you were mentioning that you bought everything off of Amazon.
Everything almost in this house was delivered, like the under the kitchen, the pot filler, like the lighting, under the cabinet lighting, the shiplap from Home Depot. But the live edge, I mean, there are small businesses selling on Amazon. So I got some guy in Pennsylvania on a farm making me custom live edge pieces.
Oh, that's great.
Really cool, yeah. And it comes in a day, so it's so easy.
Super convenient.
Yeah.
Well, Andrea, this has been a lot of fun. I love your home. The townhouses came out great. Everything from top to bottom, you just did it all, and it came out. And I see the inspiration too. We'll show some of the artwork on your walls and let people know where your inspiration is coming from.
You'll see the shiplap, you'll see the dark blues and the colors, and I think you'll get a taste of it. Yeah,
that's pretty neat. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Have any questions? I'm sure Andrea will be willing to chit-chat a little bit with you about it. And I'm sure you'll see her on social media here every day. You do a great job promoting your clients. Love watching your stuff. And best of luck in the coming new year. Hopefully we can do a little bit better.
Appreciate the opportunity.